Trump lays out case for possible attack on Iran in State of the Union. India and Israel: trade, defense, and diplomacy. Army will occupy all Gaza if Hamas does not disarm. Israeli minister. No thanks, Greenland. Denmark reject Trump's hospital ship offer. U.S. President Donald Trump has outlined his justification for possible military action against Iran during his State of the Union address. Trump said the United States will not allow Iran to develop a nuclear weapon, calling the country the world's largest sponsor of terrorism. He accused Iran of supporting militant groups, developing missiles, and restarting its nuclear program, warning that Iranian missiles could soon reach the United States. Military tensions are rising. The U.S. has deployed major military forces to the Middle East, raising concerns about a possible conflict if nuclear talks fail. Trump said he prefers a diplomatic solution, but insisted Iran must clearly commit to never building nuclear weapons. Critics are demanding more transparency. Some lawmakers say the administration must explain any military plans to the public, warning that secret operations could lead to longer conflicts. Public opinion remains cautious. Polls show most Americans support using military force only when facing a direct threat, highlighting the political risks of another war. Despite tensions, Trump said the United States will seek peace, but remains ready to act if necessary. Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi is visiting Israel to strengthen ties with one of India's key trade and defense partners. India and Israel have expanded cooperation in defense, technology, agriculture, and cybersecurity, while New Delhi continues to balance relations with Gulf countries and Iran. Trade remains a key pillar. Bilateral trade reached about $3.7 billion in 2024-25, covering sectors such as agriculture technology, water management, manufacturing, and diamonds. Indian companies are also active in Israel, including the Adani Group's operation of the Haifa port. Strong defense partnership. Israel is one of India's top arms suppliers, providing about 13% of India's military equipment in recent years. The two countries are working together on drones, missiles, radar systems, and cybersecurity technology. Diplomatic ties continue to deepen. India and Israel established full relations in 1992, with cooperation growing rapidly since Modi took office in 2014. At the same time, India maintains ties with Arab nations and Iran, supporting both regional cooperation and the Palestinian cause. Historic connections. Relations between India and Jewish communities go back more than 2,000 years, and over 100,000 Jews of Indian origin now live in Israel. Israel's far-right finance minister Bezalel Smotrich says Hamas could soon face a final deadline to disarm in Gaza. Smotrich told Israeli media that Hamas may be given an ultimatum in the coming days to lay down its weapons and fully demilitarize Gaza. He warned that if Hamas refuses, Israeli forces are prepared to take military action with U.S. support. Israel invaded Gaza in 2023 after Hamas's October 7th attack. Under a U.S.-backed ceasefire deal, Israeli troops pulled back to positions behind the Yellow Line, but they still control more than half of Gaza. Both sides accuse each other of violating the ceasefire almost daily. Gaza's health ministry says over 600 Palestinians have been killed since the truce began, while Israel reports 5 soldiers killed during the same period. The second phase of the ceasefire calls for a gradual Israeli withdrawal and the disarmament of Hamas, a condition Hamas strongly rejects. Smotrich said that if Hamas does not disarm, Israel will enter and occupy Gaza again, adding that military plans are already being prepared. A proposed U.S. peace plan also includes a 20,000-member international peacekeeping force, but Smotrich said foreign troops would likely withdraw if Israel launches a new operation. Meanwhile, fighting continues. Gaza security sources report Israeli shelling in northern Gaza and tank fire in Khan Yunis, along with airstrikes. Israel says its troops recently killed a fighter who crossed into Israeli-controlled territory. Denmark and Greenland have rejected an offer from former U.S. President Donald Trump to send a naval hospital ship to Greenland. Trump said the ship would help people on the Arctic island who were sick and not being taken care of. But Greenland's Prime Minister, Jens Fredrik Nielsen, responded with a clear, "No thanks." He explained that Greenland already has a free public health care system, unlike the United States where medical treatment often costs money. Denmark's defense minister Troels Lund Poulsen also said Greenland's healthcare needs are already being met, either locally or in Denmark. He stressed that no special medical mission is necessary. Greenland currently has 5 regional hospitals, including a main hospital in the capital, Nuuk. Healthcare is free for citizens across the territory. Trump posted about the plan on social media and shared an AI-generated image of a U.S. Navy hospital ship, suggesting it might be sent to Greenland. However, officials said there was no confirmed deployment. Some Greenlandic leaders admit the healthcare system has challenges, but say cooperation with Denmark is the best solution. Trump has repeatedly expressed interest in greater U.S. control over Greenland for national security reasons, a position that continues to draw mixed reactions from local residents, many of whom say they are simply tired of the debate.